Welcome to the President's Diary, where we take a look at His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali's week of activities. His Excellency started his week as a guest speaker on the Energy Perspectives podcast with Kiana Wilberg, where he outlined a holistic overview to take Guyana's economy forward.
Transformation and modernization sometimes get narrowed down to physical infrastructure, buildings, roads, drainage. But transformation and modernization has very important deep-seated meaning in terms of efficiency of governance, reliability of governance, building of governance system that promote and encourages transparency, that modernizes the infrastructure of governance, and the delivery of services in government. For this to happen, we have to ensure that we are operating on the best technological platform, one that removes the human biases that exist, and one that creates a system that functions and system that allows the predictability of decisions, predictability based on rules and regulations, based on standards. So the first thing in the modernization equation, and you might be surprised that I'm coming from this area, is how do we ensure the governance mechanism is recreated, refashioned, reoriented to meet the development aspirations of the country and where we want to position the country.
Later that afternoon, President Ali delivered the feature address at the commissioning ceremony of the pathology lab at the Georgetown Public Hospital Corporation. This $474 million facility is equipped with cutting-edge technology, resulting in reduced wait time for diagnosis and greater accuracy through telepathology. Telepathology allows for the digital transfer of high-resolution images between distant locations for diagnosis, education, and research. The project is a collaborative effort between the government through the Ministry of Health and Mount Sinai Health Systems.
It also allows us to embrace a more equitable platform in the delivery of healthcare by having this lab available to us in Guyana. But importantly, our ultimate goal is to make this lab available to all of CARICOM, to all of this region, because this is one of its kind in CARICOM now, and we want it to be of service to CARICOM.
According to President Ali, the government aims to establish the GPHC as a regional healthcare hub. To achieve this, a suite of other improvements will be introduced this year.
In the near future, this hospital will also undergo another massive transformation. Modern, efficient, technologically advanced, one out of its class facility, level 5 facility. So we have to be careful as to how we invest so that we don't invest to reinvest in the same thing. So we're going to examine the possibility of bringing to Georgetown Hospital a trailer-type MRI facility that is available on the market. These additional investments will no doubt help us tremendously in advancing care and moving many steps closer to the development of a world-class healthcare system.
The President also met with the U.S. Principal Deputy National Security Advisor, John Feiner, and the National Security Council Senior Director for the Western Hemisphere, Juan Gonzalez, at State House. Discussions focused on areas of mutual interest between Guyana, CARICOM, and the United States. On Monday, President Ali delivered the feature address at the distribution of 250 land titles at Cotton Tree Berbice. His Excellency President Dr. Irfaan Ali said that scores of families will now be empowered and their ability for wealth creation and prosperity will increase with the procurement of their land titles. The head of state explained that this housing drive by his government is part of a holistic plan to empower thousands of persons in the region.
So with these investments that we're making, automatically you will have a translated value in 5 years' time, more than 50% of your current value. when you look at the financial forecasting and you look at your current value, there is something called present value and future value. So when you look at your current value, your net present value, and you look at what the investment the government is making, the future value of your property is in some cases 50% more than what the current value would be.
Hundreds of jobs will soon be created in the revived sugar industry through the establishment of a sugar refinery at Enmore, East Coast Demerara. This was announced by President Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali at the Private Sector Commission's annual corporate dinner on Monday.
We have an investor who is in the final stage of an investment decision soon to convert the Enmore Sugar Estate that is now scrapped into a sugar refinery to refine the brown sugar there.
The president also announced plans to develop some 30 acres of land along the East Coast, the East Bank Road linkage corridor, which will be used specifically for the parking of industrial and heavy-duty machinery. President Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali on Monday evening revealed that the shortage of land for this purpose has been a prominent issue faced by local companies that require such facilities.
We put the security mechanism in place for all the persons who have trucks and all of these things to take it off the road, and you take it to that 30 acres of land, so that all our heavy equipment and heavy machinery can come off the land. A 30 acres piece of land will be developed for that. But we don't have the luxury of land to give 2 acres in every corner for persons to have their own parking lot. The land value is too high for that one, and we don't have the land.
The prospective developmental project is part of a holistic master plan for the transport and logistics sectors, which are poised for a massive expansion in the coming days. On Thursday afternoon, President Irfan Ali expressed plans to reorganize and reorient the Guyana Defense Force, GDF, through a robust national defense strategy. The strategy is rooted in the well-being and security of all citizens and respect for national sovereignty. The head of state was at the time addressing the annual officers' conference at Base Camp Ayangana.
There will be, based on our assessment, some reorientation, reorganizing of the way we do our work and perform our tasks. And of course, we'll have to re-engage at a different level. With the type of assets that we're investing in, there'll be structural changes. To whom much is given, much is expected.
The key aspects of this development include investments in technology, strategic partnerships, and training to meet the demands of the changing environment.
The continuous upskilling of our human resource asset to meet the changing needs, the changing environment, to meet the changing technology, to meet the demands of the changing assets. So education is continuous. It's a life cycle. If we want to stay relevant, we have to continuously learn, to unlearn, to relearn. Because what was applicable 5 years ago is not applicable today. You have to relearn what is applicable. It is not that it's not beneficial, but it's just not applicable.
On Friday afternoon, the head of state commissioned the Guyana Technical Training College at Port Morant, Quarantine, Berbice. The launching of the facility, the president said, is a testament to the government's commitment to delivering world-class education and arming the country's human resource assets with skills to be employable beyond the shores of Guyana. The US $13 million facility simulator consists of classrooms and workshops and is designed to provide practical training for multiple programs, enabling trainees to execute practice operations, troubleshooting, and maintenance activities in an environment that mirrors real-life plant conditions.
And this facility, as I said, is going to be part of a world-class, technologically advanced, multi-discipline campus, and it will be the first multi-discipline campus in the region. Why do I say this? And it will be the first multidiscipline campus that is built to cater for the needs of our future economy and the needs of the future of this region.
This was the President's diary providing insight to His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali's week of activities. Thank you for watching. Do join us again next time.